2020's The Invisible Man is a terrifying, loose retelling of H.G Wells' original novel. Cinematographer Stefan Duscio uses the camera to great lengths to portray the paranoia and fear of leaving an abusive relationship. There are literally moments where you're on the edge of your seat, even if there is nothing shown in frame. The camera chosen for this film was the Arri Alexa LF, standing for large format, and its smaller form factor, the Arri Alexa Mini LF. This contributes to the overall feel to the film, and many would not even realize that if they didn't delve into the information about this camera. This camera features the LF3 A2X sensor, which is a slightly larger sensor than full frame, which allows cinematographers such as Duscio to explore a wide range of different angles and shots. According to the Arri website, this sensor allows the footage to have pleasing skin tones and stunning capability for high dynamic range workflow. This allows for greater versatility in post-production color grading, especially in this film where they tend to focus on more cooler colors. The large format of the camera allows for close-ups that have no distortion on the image. This, as well as the 4.5K acquisition resolution and the use of Arri signature prime lenses, creates stunning close-ups and beautiful shots. Duscio was very particular about the composition of this film compared to his other films like Jungle and Upgrade. They chose to use a 21:9 aspect ratio to help achieve the feeling of paranoia by highlighting the empty space in the scene. Here's a great example of this. The camera is focused on Cecilia, and then it pans over to an empty frame, which it holds on until she walks back into frame. In an interview with Screen Australia, Duscio stated that he worked very closely with director Leigh Whannel to create the overall look, and they chose to have a more realistic lighting for the outdoor and indoor shots to keep the overall story grounded in reality, to highlight the unfortunate reality of domestic abuse.
In pre-production on movies, for example, I do thousands of stills to help hone in on the visual language of that film. For example, on The Invisible Man with Leigh Whannel, I probably took 10,000 photos in pre-production while we were looking for locations, and I was shooting stand-ins in those locations and doing pre-visualization of how we would shoot scenes.
The Arri Alexa Mini LF was used for all the fantastic motion-controlled scenes. For these, they attached the camera to a motion control rig, and using pre-programmed movements, they shot the scene multiple times to allow the VFX team to go in and paint out the green screened figure. The codec of this film was shot in Arri RAW. This is a codec native to Arri cameras that is uncompressed, unencrypted data. It is considered a digital version of a camera negative that retains the camera's natural color response and great exposure latitude. For release in cinemas and home video, it was then mastered in Dolby Vision, which is a codec made by Dolby that, according to their website, provides greater color response, sharper contrast, and fantastic brightness that complements the HDR footage beautifully. Overall, the choice in camera and the careful consideration with the cinematography actually makes The Invisible Man stylistically beautiful and engaging throughout every single beat of the film. It's crazy to think that some of the best parts of this film and many more are captured by things that we don't even see on screen.